Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jim Ron. Today we're going to try to figure out what in the world is Black Skylands. It is published by Hungry Couch Games and... Oh, I'm sorry, it's developed by Hungry Couch Games and published by TinyBuild. I love TinyBuild. They know how to publish a good game. This music is really relaxing. I was kind of listening to it before I started the video. But this is a top-down RPG shooter adventure game that is still in early access, and it's currently for $20 on Steam and other platforms of your choice. Of course, my cat is gonna be a fucking devil right as I started the video. He was sleeping this whole time, and as soon as I started the video, boom. Drugs. And now he's gonna fuck with the dog. Alright, let's take a look at the options menu first before we do anything. Now, one thing I want to mention is you're going to notice the resolution, and you may see my mouse cursor actually disappear for a minute sometimes. The reason why this happens is because when you first launch the game, it is actually in ultra-wide mode. However, for some dumb fucking reason, if you go into the options menu and into the video, and you try to change some things, it'll go back to 16 by 20. 16 by 9. Sorry. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. I don't even know why I came in here because everything looked fine, and then I just kind of changed the resolution for no reason. But it brings you back down to 16 by 9, and there's no actual way right now to go back into 21 by 9. This is a sad one that I'm hoping they get to fix, because the game's still in early access, so I am gonna give it a little bit of a pass, kind of a benefit of the doubt on this one. But this is the options menu for the video. You can't actually change any of the graphical stuff here. So we're gonna go back. Clicking back actually doesn't go back, which is kind of annoying. Game, it feels like there should be more. If you're gonna have this few options, right, just at least have them all in one menu, or, you know, have this under language or something. It's kind of unintuitive. There should be more options here for the game, which one of them should be difficulty, for example, which there isn't an option for that. There's separate slider volumes for everything, which is pretty cool. It's always nice to see that in a game, especially something this small. I'm just going to resume the adventure here. I'm going to show you a little bit of a gameplay, kind of what the game is about, and sort of my criticism on the things that I find that need to be criticized. So this is a top-down adventure again, as I mentioned before. Alright, so we got a lot to unpack here, somewhat. So let's start. This is your main island here. You're basically in the sky, probably from the name to Black Skylands, and you are trying to liberate all of the little islands that are under red, and the blue are the ones that you've liberated already. Now, keep in mind that they do get attacked again occasionally after you've liberated them, although that's only happened once because it was a quest thing during the storyline, so I'm not quite sure if they actually do get attacked again or if it's like a bug or something, but I'm okay with them not being attacked all the time and me not having to drive around and try to fix them. However, the more you liberate, the more people you get under your command. And you can set a waypoint on stuff that you want to go to. You can follow that waypoint. It's kind of crucial that you actually follow that waypoint if you want to be able to navigate efficiently, because the fast travel in this game actually costs money. It costs currency. This is going to be these purple things here that you pick up from either just killing enemies or completing quests or selling your stuff. This little guy right here, this is a moth. This is one of the moths. It represents your carrier, your helper, and also this white heart here, which is a revival point. If your health reaches at 0, and this little guy is going to revive you. If you hold down the C button, he will actually take you to your ship. And if you are trying to move things to your ship, you can actually tell him to do that too. So, for example, this bench here, if I hit C, it's going to go back into my ship. And over here, these things are the hangars, the warehouses. So I can take that, put it in the hangar, and actually go into this shop here, click sell furniture, and sell this for 100 rubles or diamonds or gems or whatever the fuck. We're just going to call them gems for now on. That's kind of how the economy works. as well as these guys here. This is your farm, and you actually cultivate some resources here. So right now I'm doing cabbage because you can actually go to this guy here, who is the shop in your local town. You can buy stuff such as cabbage seeds, flax seeds, or cotton seeds. These two can sell for quite a lot, but they're mostly used for crafting new gear. But these guys here, the cabbage seeds, they actually sell. You buy them for 50, and they actually sell for 650 gems, I believe. I'm not quite sure I remember correctly, but that's how it is. This is your ship hold. You can actually really efficiently and quickly move things between your warehouse and your ship. This is my second ship that I've acquired through following the campaign, and it's a little bit better than the first one, but the first one has a much more limited hull, and you can only fit 16 items in there. You'll be surprised how much different, or 14 items, I believe. Yeah, 6 items definitely do make a lot of difference. That's pretty much it for the home ship that you're in. All these places here get filled with rubble, and you have to clear it out after a certain point in the campaign. You can actually repair this by using a scrap metal, but I would advise against that because scrap metal is kind of rare to come by and very valuable too for crafting. One of the first things you're going to build is the farm here, and then this guy is the crafting shop, aka weapon, equipment, and selling your cabbage seeds. As you progress through the story, you're going to be crafting more things. You can actually upgrade these buildings to unlock more for the crafting buildings. So for this one and the shipyard here, you can actually unlock more craftable things. So for example, if we go here, I can't upgrade it yet, but on the weapon mods or the weapons, these are locked because of the level of my crafting station here. But if I upgrade it, I'm going to be able to craft more things. And the way crafting works is you actually need some capsules. Okay, they're capsules. I'm still going to call them gems. You need a silver ingot, and you need swarm scales. And that's how you craft things. Those are instantaneously, but obviously there's a timer for the farming, which is kind of irritating because if you alt-tab the game, even if it's on windowed borderless mode or something like that, it still pauses. So you can't actually plant shit and alt-tab the game and do something else for 10 minutes while the cabbage seeds grow and have infinite money that way. Because in 30 minutes you could have a lot of money. It is 3 times as working on something else. This is the shipyard stuff that you upgrade your ship with. You have multiple components actually. If we go into the skyship menu, you're going to see you have cannons, you have sails, you have the engine, you have a propeller, you have the fuel tank, you have a hold, and you have a hull that you can upgrade. I figured out that you cannot actually upgrade everything at once, sadly, because you have a weight limit. And as you can see here, when you craft things, they actually have a weight limit. So I am not able to actually put any more upgrades on my ship, even though I do have stuff available. So for the cannons, what was it? The hull? I don't have anything with the hull. This is, I think, the propeller is what I can't actually add to my ship because I am overweight, which kind of sucks because this propeller, as you can see, is a massive difference. But I do have the engine to kind of help me with that, and I might just try to change from the engine to the propeller. I'm not sure. Either way, it's, yeah, also the fuel tank. You do use a lot of fuel in this game, so you're gonna have to worry about that. Anyway, that was pretty much it as far as managing your resources. Obviously, you have your own equipment too. You got a jacket, boots, and a belt. No pants. Maybe they add that in the future, who knows? This is all your ammo, and you do have multiple different weapons that you can choose from, which is really nice. But right now I'm kind of using the original assault rifle, the shotgun, and the pistol. I can't actually get a new pistol until I upgrade my crafting station. You can change your equipment here, and I do highly recommend that you do the equipment because you do die quickly. This is your quest map, this is your map, and this is your resources again. We're gonna go try to liberate an island here, so let's just go to this one. I'm gonna hold C so that my moth can take me to my ship. I'm gonna take the helm. You can only upgrade your ship on this screen right here. You gotta go to your ship, you have to hold E, and then you have to actually change your stuff like so. I want to change my propeller. I'm gonna put my engine back. I'm gonna use this propeller. I'm gonna see how much faster I can go. It's a night and day difference switching from the old ship to this new one. I absolutely love it, and it's not actually much faster by the looks of it. That's cool. Destroying these asteroids gives you critical resources. Pretty much, it's called, I think, space coal or something like that. You kind of need it to melt down ores into ingots. So if you're not doing that, you better get on it because you're gonna be stuck behind. You don't want to keep buying everything because you do run out of money very quickly. And I'm kind of saving my money for crafting and for also. Ooh, this is gonna be an interesting battle. Maybe not. I may not want to fight you, but I did fight you. That's okay. Oh, those are gears. Fuck, I have to get those. Alright, let's go get these gears, boys. Let me kill this thing first. Pressing C actually changes the orientation of your cannons that you saw here. It does get quite difficult to get into the battle, in all honesty. I did have a hard time trying to get into it, and I still rarely change the orientation of my cannons because I can't really be fucking asked for it. But it's something that you should be doing if you want to be efficient in your battles. Let me just switch here. Kill this guy, melee that, kill it, blah blah blah. That's pretty cool. So this is the battle right here. You have the roll. If you roll mid-air, you can actually grapple further, which is very recommended to do. And you can also fall to your death, and after a while you're gonna start losing health, so you might as well you better start reeling yourself in very quickly, otherwise you will die. If you roll, you dodge bullets. As you can see, I'm not very good at it, and the name of the game is also harvesting resources, which sadly does get quite tedious, not gonna lie. They are very necessary for the progression. A little bit more necessary than I would like for them to be, but they're not very accessible at the same time. So I would definitely have liked to see resources be a little bit more accessible, easier to find, easier to come up with. It kind of has put me into a halt for this particular part of my journey here. It's also necessary to kind of go see what you're exploring. So let's grapple here. I'm kind of losing health left and right. Obviously, as you can see, I'm not very good at this combat. I'm still getting used to it. My biggest problem with this game is the movement. So when I'm on my ship, if I'm trying to move forward, the steering wheel is going to be right in front of me, and I can't do it. I'm going to have to maneuver around it, which does get tedious after a while. But let's kill this dude as well. Once you kill all of the enemies, the island will have been considered liberated, and then you get a flag, which you can also conveniently enough pawn for money and kind of help your arsenal become a little bit more valuable, which I highly recommend that you do sell all your flags because you really can't do anything else with them. They're just decorative at that point, at least from what I've seen. There is a backstab feature. If you kill people, if you melee people from the back, that's an instant kill. I'm not sure if it is an instant kill for the stronger of the enemies, but it's worthy to find out. All the yellow health bar enemies are actually a little bit stronger than the other grunts, so that works on them, and hopefully it works on those guys too. How can the guy see me? There you go. If you grapple enemies, they do come closer to you, and you do damage them in the process as well. Let's see. Oh, I have to harvest it first. When Luma, your moth, is busy taking something to the ship, she's going to be unavailable for a while, so keep that in mind. Can I actually... I cannot grapple there, but there doesn't seem to be anybody. I think later in the game you do get some kind of jetpack or some kind of hovering mechanism, because there's some spots in the game that you cannot actually go reach by yourself. And I'll be kind of curious to see how that's going to look like when I get it. Ooh. Melee from behind. Kill this dude. Kill that dude. Ooh. Shit. It's hard to focus and actually talk at the same time in this game. And I'm gonna melee you. If you melee someone, you do get ammo dropped. So keep that in mind if you're actually running low on ammo, which you will, because the assault rifle is kind of useful for the most part, but you do run out of ammo very, very quickly. It's something that you have to worry about. Where else can I go? So I can't... Can I jump on that one? I think that's how I got here, but... Let's see. I should be able to get there by rolling and grappling. Tackle and grapple. There we go. These turrets, they will take a lot of damage unless you attack them from behind. Obviously, as I just did, they do blow up immediately. And this is where my journey ends. Oh, is that accessible? I don't think so. Let's see if it is. If it's not, I will have to actually fly back into my ship and drive it there. Ooh, yeah, this is not gonna be accessible. Oh, wait a minute. Spoke too soon. Where am I? Okay, yeah, this is actually awesome. This guy can go die, harvest some resources. So that's basically what these missions kind of look like as well when you go through them. You have to liberate stuff, you have to actually go fight, and you have to kill a bunch of enemies. This is what the assault rifle looks like. I also have a sniper that I'm not using because it doesn't aim very well. So once you actually start firing and you actually start moving and you're in battle, your aim goes to shit. And these two lines here, that kind of shows you the spread that your bullets are gonna have. Let's get this boost here. The game does try to throw you a few puzzles your way later down the line when you are progressing through the story more, and I really can't go in there. I have to... Oh, never mind. I can actually try to grapple these things. Oh, and something is under attack, as you can see. We got 15 minutes to go try and solve that. Otherwise, the enemies will take control back of that island. And which one is the one that's under attack? Let's see. Oh, this one. Okay. That's actually not bad because it's right next to us. We are good. Okay, yeah, that's definitely where this journey ends. Nope. I speak too soon every time. I don't want to actually leave this mission or this island before I liberate it because I'm making good ground. So I'm actually going... Oh, shit. I fell down. Oh, did I fall down again? Yep, I keep falling down. Damn it. Oh. Shit. What is this? Did I not clear that? I thought I cleared that. I guess not. Guess we gotta do some more clearing. And I'm getting annihilated. Hopefully not too much. Okay, you guys can die. Yep. It's always nice to lead them to exploding barrels so you can let them shoot themselves to the exploding death. That is an inevitability in this game. It does get challenging as you progress. It does a little bit more challenging, but in the beginning you do have to worry about your health. But once you actually start upgrading your gear and your weapons and getting new weapons, you're gonna have a much easier time going through the campaign and actually liberating the more powerful villages. But ultimately, it will also fall down to how good of a player you are in the game. If you can handle the harder enemies, and there we go, it's liberated. Now I'm gonna have to defend the encampment, and then go explore this area right here, which kind of seems like it may hold a few secrets. Alrighty, let's... Oh, and the other island is still under attack? Yes, 14 more minutes. Alright, that's okay. They can wait. I have an appointment with Destiny here. Oh, shit. Your ship does get damaged. If you actually hit it too much, it will explode, so you might want to try to avoid doing that. But also, more importantly, it is very difficult to steer these ships. I'm not going to worry about that there. I actually want to see what the hell is in here. There's a mod box. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, so I can't actually go in there, and I see that nest. And if you noticed, when I try to speak to that nest, it actually said something about being able to summon the animals as well yourself. I'm kind of guessing that later in the game you're going to be able to summon some kind of moth or whatever to fly you to places that you can't actually fly. So it looks like it's going to be some type of fast travel mechanism. Somebody just knocked on the door, and the dog went haywire, so I had to address that. As I was saying, though, it looks like it may be some kind of fast travel mechanism, as well as a way for you to access places that you can't just now. So this is the type of coal that you need to melt down ore into ingots, which is really cool. These are the asteroids that actually required to be destroyed for that to happen. Let's liberate this guy right here and kind of hope that it's not going to be too much of a trouble. It's a small island. Okay, there's something going on there. Let's address it. I'm going to switch to my... Ooh. That's my pistol. I don't want my pistol. I want my shotgun. There we go. Somebody's firing at me. I'm gonna have to heal. Oh, it's actually the turret that is helping me. This is a friendly turret here, which is really cool. Who else do we have? I killed that guy, so replenish our ammo and our medkits. Oh, that's a sniper there. Enemy sniper. They do hurt a lot, so try to avoid them. Let's go back to this turret here so it can help us a little bit. Nice turret. I can actually go melee that guy, but I want to kind of let this turret do it for me. No, he's not going to actually follow me here, so I am going to kill him. Luma's busy. Okay, Luma, hurry up. I'll replenish some health. That's my warehouse. There should be more enemies, actually, because I'm not done liberating this place yet. However, I cannot see them. Is this it? Oh, this is going to take some time. Damn. Alright, let's go back to my ship. And bring it over here so I can... Oh, demolish these guys. I'm not a fan of the lack of the ultra-wide resolution, and I'm not a fan of how sneaky they are about applying it at first and then kind of telling you to go fuck yourself because they're not going to worry about putting it in. I really hope that they do add it in the game eventually. This is still early access, so I am willing to be a little bit more forgiving with everything. Still a little bit of time, but seeing how the game actually launches in ultra wide, if you fuck with the settings, it goes back into 16:9. That's not very cool. I really hope that's not what they're planning on keeping this like, and I really hope they actually do change it. Yeah. get this guy. There we go. Now we get no more falcons here. Yay. Now the problem is that I don't have enough room in my cargo to hold all those, both of those things there, so we're gonna have to work some magic out. Alright, let's go a little bit closer. That's close enough. Repair the ship. Oh, fell down again. I'm gonna prioritize the gears. Oh, okay. So you can stack some things. You just can't stack wood. You can stack... Oh, I can send things to my warehouse somehow. Don't mind if I do. Send everything to the warehouse. Fuck it. I do need some more repair kits with me, and my ammo is running low, so I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm gonna go back to my helm. I'm going to fast travel to my city. Oh, what is this? Scrap metal. It's just sitting there like that? I'm gonna go get it. Definitely gonna go get it. Oh. I'm not really worried about these enemies anymore, the random enemies that you find. I just feel like it's a little bit tedious to deal with all of them, and they actually never seem to be ending. But this guy's gonna be a little bit of a problem here. Here is the scrap metal. Just gonna grab it real quick. You get over here. I do like the art style for pixel art. I'm not a huge fan of pixel art games, but I definitely appreciate this quite significantly, I would say. I like how fluid the combat is, how you can jump around and use the grapple hook. There's a surprising amount of combinations that you can do in order to actually in order to actually do your combat the way you want to. I definitely appreciate that. Ship hold. Let's grab the mod box. These are mod boxes. You put them into this mod box installation kit here, and it unlocks it. Sniper rifle butt. It's pretty cool, and you can add it as a attachment to your weapons. Do this one as well. I like the crafting. I like how you have to collect things. It's really cool. However, like I said, it does get tedious trying to actually melt all the ore and the copper ore and see the asteroid coils. You're gonna have to go out there and find more asteroids to shoot them, but then that costs ammo, and you have to buy more ammo, and I have to harvest these now and send them to my ship and just put more cabbage seeds down. It's good before you go exploring. It's good to have some cabbage seeds down just growing so you can actually sell them once they're grown. But it's kind of annoying how there's a timer there. You do get more money if you upgrade your farm. You do get more money, and it makes it a little bit nicer. But we're gonna sell this, of course, because we don't care. And oh, my cabbage is in my ship. It would be nice if you could sell straight from your ship instead of having to go to the warehouse and move everything back into the establishment warehouse. It just seems like an extra step that is unnecessary. I know it's an easy one to remedy, but it just saves you a couple of seconds. You have to do it every day, every time, so yeah. Why can't I pick that up? Okay, here we go. So Luma sent it there, but I'm going to send it back into the warehouse. Yeah, I really hope they fix the ultrawide. I really hope that they add some more quality of life features. I really hope they add a difficulty thing so that you don't have to deal with the strong enemies, but that's not too much of a problem. Right now, I'm kind of in a grinding state where I have to actually make myself a little bit stronger by crafting things, but the problem is that in order to craft things, okay, let's see equipment, right? I can't actually craft any stronger equipment because I don't have the level. But in order to upgrade this building, I need 2 redwood. I haven't been able to find any redwood yet, so that's kind of a challenge. I'm not quite powerful enough to go into these bigger, like I may be able to like swing this one, and maybe able to swing this one, probably able to swing this 400 one, definitely able to swing this the 100 one. So the blue number is the strength in ship defense, and the yellow one is the strength on your on the land defense and the enemies on the ground. So my next mission is here. These guys are a little bit more powerful than me. I may be 828 on my person, but my ship is actually not very strong, and the game tells you once you try to enter areas that have this high of a number, their damage is increased significantly. So your ship is like 2-shot or 1-shot in most cases too. So it makes it a little bit more difficult, but you can buy a lot of these resources. So here's a shop. I'm going to fast travel here for just the sake of demonstrating. And let's see. I need to go into this town, so I'm going to grapple into my thing here. I'm going to grab the helm. Although I should be able to just fast travel into the town. I don't know why it doesn't let me. But we're going to go here. We're going to go into the shop. So this shop has a lot of the things that you may need. If you trade here, you see there's redwood, but it's 1,080. I could theoretically buy this and just keep grinding out some more cabbages and selling them to make up for the loss, which I am already. So you could technically buy everything and kind of upgrade your things, but that just takes time, and it takes enough time for the cabbages to grow. And if you don't want to actually ride your ship all the way back to your hometown, you're going to have to fast travel, and that in itself costs 177 or 192 in this instance. I don't know why it costs more to go back to my home when I was just there than it does to actually go here. So that kind of economy is a little bit of a sham. I could spend an hour real life in my ship here selling cabbages and gather enough money to actually go into this town, sell it, and make a profit, and then just buy all the equipment I need instead of actually playing the game and traveling around to find the resources before I actually just get them illegitimately, in my opinion, like that. So that's, in my opinion, what has to be worked on a little bit: the economy system, the availability of the resources, and my incentive to actually go travel around. Because argument is, while I do wait for my cabbages to grow, I can just take 10 minutes, go liberate a town or explore something, do a quest. But the problem is, it takes you a long time to travel by air and not fast traveling. You do have all these gas stations that are fast travel points that you can actually fast travel to, and you have to refill your fuel. Sure, it's there. As you can see, I did fast travel to this one, and then I made my way here, and then the game told me, hey, these guys are too strong, you better fuck off. And I did have to fuck off and go back and just beat my own meat, I guess, because I can't do anything else. So there's some kinks, there's some balancing things that they have to work on here, obviously, but again, the game is in early access. I'm sure that they will work those kinks out. But in the meantime, is this a good game to play? Yeah. I was really skeptical about it, and it's kind of low on the Steam reviews. I don't really understand why. There's people saying there's a lot of bugs. The only bug that I really hate is the pathfinding. So sometimes I'll be boxed in by NPC. So I remember here, the first time it happened, some guy was like stuck right in front of me, and I couldn't actually move no matter what I was doing. Sure, in the panic of the moment, you don't really realize that, you dumbass, just fucking hold down C and tell Luma to take you to your ship. You don't really think about that in the moment, but later on you actually do think about it. But yeah, this is a charming game for sure. It's definitely a charming game. I have enjoyed my time. I've played a few hours actually of this game, and typically these kinds of games are not very attractive in my eye, and I tend to avoid them. It's the guard. Do not disturb. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want, bitch. I don't typically have them on my radar, but Tiny Build was kind enough to provide me with the press key for this one to check it out, and I did, and I'm glad I did, because it helped me discover a game that I otherwise would have probably dismissed, and neither should you if you're remotely into this type of RPG element with exploration and crafting and upgrading your equipment and all that good stuff. This is the upgrade screen for your stuff, I suppose. It's pretty cool. I like it. This is Black Skylands. It's $20. It's in early access. Hopefully we're going to add some more things, some more balancing, some more content to it, because this map is not very much. I have already discovered half of it, and I've only been playing for less than 10 hours. But it's a small game. It's a small team. It's in early access. It's a fair amount of content, I guess, for the money, especially for $20. You get a lot of passion and effort that's been put into this game. So check it out. Hopefully you found this helpful and you enjoyed it, and hopefully see you in the next one. Peace.